maszynie. Oj. Jechać.
Intruder! Give me suppressing fire! Now! Taking position! Be gone!
Lights still work. Looks like pitch blende. Must have been a uranium mine. My god, these are ancient. What did they find down here? Looks flammable. Hell of an entrance. More artifacts. They must have broken through into an old passage. Got to see it for myself. This flask belonged to a soldier in the Red Army. I don't recognize the insignia. It's still half full. I may need this before I'm done here. Got to get it past the water somehow. That should burn as well. Got to get it past the water somehow. That should burn as well. There we are. Whatever they found, it's got to be in there. Someone was hiding mining tools and makeshift weapons.
We can no longer wait for our brothers outside the mines to begin their resistance. The Soviets have found something they desire more than the poison ore. They found our forefathers' history, have desecrated their tombs. This is the last injustice. We thought at first the old guardians would emerge and punish our tormentors. But now I see we will have to be the instrument of God's retribution. We gather our strength, store picks and axes in secret places. Very soon, those of us that are still well enough will rise up and bury our repressors here before they erase our past along with our present.
Those minecarts. Perhaps they could block the water. A trigger mechanism for a bomb. It's the same handiwork. He must have been gathering the supplies for a long time. Those minecarts. Perhaps they could block the water. There it is. So close. Got to find a way inside.
When the uranium ore was nearly gone, I feared our operation was at an end. But even as we moved to close the shaft, fate intervened. We found a chamber, half destroyed by a cave-in, but clearly made by the hands of man. The artifacts inside are ancient, nearly 1,000 years old, untouched since the tomb was sealed. We redouble our efforts. Instead of mining, the workers now search and retrieve the artifacts inside. The natives of the valley, their resistance once broken, now bristle at this new assignment, as if they do not wish the relics to be seen. We will need to make an example of a few young men before their dark looks lead to something more.
Blocked. Oh, damn it. Got to find a way to block it for good. Must be a way to free another cart. Must be a way to free another cart. Must be a way to free another cart. Be a way to free another cart. Another mural. codex. Philosophical argument on the virtue of awareness. Looks like they dragged it out of here. So much damage between the amateur excavation and the cave-in. But it must be connected to the Prophet. This shaft must have been where they first broke through. Should lead out as well.
бросить, бля.
Oh God. This was a massacre. Order of the Red Banner Medal. Another high honor. But this medal has been deliberately defaced. Maybe the owner was disgraced. small gentleman's pillbox with an enamel hammer and sickle. There's a residue inside, and a strong smell. Some sort of amphetamines.
Amphetamines. Так, давайте сделаем это. Схватились. Вот это, во-первых, возьмем. А во-вторых... Так, лук какой там нужен? Белая вдова, да? Или путеводный свет? Путеводный свет вроде нужен. Да блин, какой-то... Сейчас давайте откроем мануал. Так. Так, руководство. Achievements. Так. Достижения. Так, Платайс. Так, а где этот чертов? Так, может быть, за очки. Endurance. Вот, Баба Яга, так. Так, несущие грезы, да. Призрачная шкура и несущие грезы, да. Так, призрачная шкура и несущие грезы. Так. Так, может тут еще я не могу сейчас сделать достижение. Ну да, здесь он делает через это, через испытание. Понятно, то сейчас мы должны просто тупо проходить все это, да? Так, ладно, химик-любитель. Ну ладно, тогда. Пойдем назад.
Only enough for 2 doses. Got to make them count. It's working, Nadia. Everything looks... normal is the wrong word, but nothing like the last time.
Good. I've made my own antidote and enough for Grandpa, if we find him. I'm on my way to meet you now.
Scarecrows, of course. This is Trinity gear.
It's all wrong. Lost the old man entering the Vale. Lost Fisher. Lost Parker. Just gone.
Gone.
No trace. Can't trust the eyes. Seeing things. Corpses. Worse. Things that walk. So huge they hide the stars. Can't tell what's real. Not sure there is a real. Is it the eyes? The eyes have to go. My hands are steady now. Billings goes first. Stop! Hold still!
Must have walked right past it last time.
Ну, погнали.
No bodies, though. Maybe they're still alive in here. Nadia, what do you know about these ruins out here?
Even before the witch made her home there, our people avoided the Vale. The Founders were building a shrine out there, but something happened to them. None of us have been in there in generations. Be careful. Even if your visions weren't real, that place is still deadly.
When the guilt of working in the gulag became too strong, I would lash out. A stolen screwdriver, misplaced paperwork, futile gestures that would never balance the scales. One day, I was caught taking a stupid risk, Your grandmother, Serafima, she spoke up, took the blame. They beat her, mercilessly. But I was saved. When I found the moment to thank her, she spat at my feet, told me I had risked my life for nothing, challenged me to do more. You have so much of her in you, Nadia. At first, I thought her cruel. She gave me no credit for my little acts of disobedience. That place, the Gulag, it crushed hope and ate what little scraps of dignity remained. Every day I did not fight it with my whole heart, she said. I was complicit in atrocity. She demanded my honesty because she knew I was capable. It was the greatest kindness anyone had ever shown me, and I loved her for it.
Just wolves. Damn.
Я сразу понял, что это все. Понятно, что это было.
Oil on the ground. There's your magic fire. I wonder if I can move these platforms. I'm up on the first of the ruins now. This doesn't look like a shrine. This was something functional. I see ropes and wooden gears.
The Founders built lifts elsewhere in the valley to move people or supplies between the peaks, but they've all fallen apart now. That has got to be what it is. See if you can make your way up to the top. I'll be right there. I'm in the canyon now. I'll let you know when I've arrived.
It's dark. The others are out there. I can hear them. Panting. Moment of clarity. But it's slipping. Coming less frequently. We're sick. Poisoned. Something. Doesn't matter. Forgot why we came here. Forgot where we were before. Barely remember who I am. Someone else here. Walking amongst us as we grovel and weep. A spirit. A goddess. A demon. She is whispering. We listen. Listen.
Maybe I can anchor a rope on that pulley. There must be some way of anchoring the platforms.
Так.
Maybe I should connect them to that post.
Понятно, дело, что кадр.
There must be some way of anchoring the platforms. Maybe I should connect them to that post.
Все, я понял.
Maybe I can connect this to something. Better run.
Конечно, можно и сетовать. Так, что еще ниже получается надо сделать, да? Просто не пойму, на какой уровень надо ставить платформу, чтобы... Все правильно, смотри, вниз, солнце. Блин, там что, да? Жумаром не можешь зацепиться, что ли? Сейчас вот так.
I'm at the top, Nadia.
Nadia.
I'm almost there, just behind you. Don't go anywhere without me.
Look at that! The witch has kept the lift running all this time. It looks like she even made a few improvements, but I don't think those ropes will survive many more trips.
It only needs to make one.
2. I'd like to come back down. Eventually. Try pulling that lever over on the platform. Maybe it'll get us moving.
Your witch is clever. Everything in this veil is arranged to perpetuate the myth of Baba Yaga, and the pollen does the rest.
Baba
Last
Yaga.
time I saw the lift, nothing like this.
What did you see?
Just as the legend says, a house walking on giant bird legs, but without the pollen, it's just an old contraption.
I'm sorry. I was so sure of Grandpa's story.
She's Russian, someone who knew the myth well. Nadia, it's possible that your grandfather will know who she is. He was a prisoner in the Gulag, you said.
I didn't say that. Not exactly. Grandpa was a guard. My grandmother was the prisoner. She was a brilliant scientist, and they brought her out to the Vale to help study something in the ruins. But then the witch came. Grandpa never forgave himself.
Killing the witch won't bring her back, but I understand. Let's just hope we can reach him in time. Nadia, come quick!
Grandfather.
Nadia? How?
It's the pollen. Here, let me. Grandpa, can you hear me?
I tried. I couldn't save her. I tried.
Shh, it's okay now. I'll stay with him, Laura.
Эта девка Надя очень, конечно,
You only
карикатурный
have one more
персонаж.
dose remaining. Make it count.
We decided to wait until winter passed. We hid supplies. We made maps. We planned. I got her a work detail indoors. She helped me find ways to slow the grinding gears of the Gulag. If I could disable a hydraulic lift, I could keep 100 men from one day in the mines. Cut the wiring of a few trucks. There would be no special work projects for another week. I took greater risks. But once I had met your grandmother, I could not return to the sin of ignorance. We knew that the child would complicate our escape, and she hid it as long as she could. And then, without warning, they took her away. Our daughter was given to a nursemaid among the native prisoners, and they dragged Serafima away to the Vale. I tried to stop them, fighting in the open. I stood in front of the transport truck, prepared to kill to save her. But there were too many of them. I screamed my farewell as they dragged me away. And I don't know if she heard.
She heard.
She has to be inside. This is it.
It's her. Always been her. At the margins, in the dark, always there. She is what we came here for. We just didn't know it until now. She is the center of the world. She can make the fog swirl and choke our minds. She can give us clarity. She spoke her name, Baba Yaga, and our wounds healed. With another word, she split us open again. We are nothing, and we are hers. We will do as she commands. We were made for this.
Oh God, what has she done to them?
Так, ну столько патронов, походу, уже тут не так.
Bravo team. The missing soldiers, they're here.
Так. Ох, ёлки-палки, капец лабиринт здесь.
Dizzy, no. I need that last antidote. This is the last of it. Ah, no!
Слизывать надо.
When you are dead, you too shall serve. Taru etana kura ne ayate.
They're just men. You can do this. To get her over the boiler somehow. Those rope spools should be able to tether her in place then. Got to stop her from cutting the rope.
Так, еще раз давай.
Got to shoot her. Keep her pinned down. She'll cut herself free.
Nazir. Eta gon poleter.
Come on, Lara, keep it together.
Ikanagor wante aljen.
This isn't real. Keep going, damn it.
Amina go teatro.
Stay down, damn it.
Ikanagor wante aljen.
You can do this. Got to stay focused.
Да ладно, блин.
Ikanagor. Amina go teatro.
Just a hallucination. Shake it off.
Kanagor Wande Rato! Get off! Now! Go!
Stay right there!
Don't! No!
Laura, can you hear me?
Bit busy at the moment.
Grandpa's awake. He says it's her, Laura. The witch is my grandmother. She's alive. Please, you can't. Maybe we can get through to her. We have to try.
I'll do what I can, but we have to end this, Nadia.
Hotel!
Так, что сейчас делать? Что сейчас делать? Еще лучше.
Gon Polete!
Да ёлки-палки.
Mina goteata!
Дай мне сейчас вода.
Kocha! Reatana Zair! Chita! Gold! Ikanagor wante agen! Get off!
Stop. No more. I know who you are. I can only imagine what you've gone through to stay alive.
You have no idea.
It's over now. You don't have to live like this anymore.
Serafima.
Toti. But you died.
Toti.
They told me you died.
Will she be all right?
I don't know. But it won't be easy for any of you.
Family never is.
Oh, I know. I know.
Thank you, Lara, for everything.
О, блин. Давайте мне кучу опыта. Несущий грязь.
thought I'd give them a little time alone while I look around some more. I shut off the last of the boilers inside. You should be able to explore without, you know, going mad. This place is incredible. I would have made my home here too. She lived out here, just miles from us. All this time. You knew, didn't you? God, it all seems so obvious now.
Nadia's grandparents, split apart by the Gulag, are reunited. They all have a long and arduous road ahead. Seraphina wore the mask of the witch for so long, I don't know if she will ever be able to fully return to the world. And Yvonne dreamed of killing the witch to get revenge for his lost love, but they were the same woman all along. That wound he nursed for decades won't heal overnight. They're survivors. We all are. But it will be difficult. It will feel impossible some days, I know. At least they'll have a fighting chance, now that we know the truth.
I wonder if she can teach me how she repaired the lift. You might still be a little dizzy from the pollen.
Baba Yaga's weapon. It's a scythe, but it's been dressed up to look like a witch's broom. Everything she did served the myth in some way.
Вообще не похоже на метлу, блин.
There was a revolt, a bomb. The native people, the enemies of my enemies, rose up, striking out as we had always dreamed. Ivan and our daughter might have known freedom, but instead they are dead. Killed by the only people that might have saved us. The Soviet cowards with me in the Vale say there is nothing left, that we must await rescue. They say they will protect me, but they jump at the dark, and supplies run low. There will be no rescue. I will live, and my captors will not. Survival is the only truth in this world. They are a superstitious lot. I slip the pollen into their rations, and when they are reduced to weeping husks, I will show them a new face, something they have feared since childhood. Baba Yaga, grandmother serpent, witch. They will die screaming in terror. They deserve so much worse. If I cannot live free, then I will survive alone, in the shadows, until death reunites me with Ivan and our child.
Our child. Надя, возвращаемся.
This veil is mine. I have watered the ground and cultivated the dreaming blossoms. No one will enter. No one shall leave. I will not endure the outside world any longer. Here at last, I am in control.
Страшное дело. В принципе, да, чекпоинты, то, что отсутствуют, это единственная сложность этой сложности. Ну, так я не стал бы, что прям сложно проходить эту игру. Что говорить, Илюха, Надя, Серафима. Вроде нет в этой игре. Так, тайники и документы. Да. Географ. Ранец географа.
It is my great honor to have been given the responsibility of overseeing the construction of a shrine to the Apostles out in the far Vale. The site is on the very borders of our newly founded city, through a distant canyon. The natural waterfalls and geothermal springs grant us an amazing opportunity to use our combined knowledge to create a place of solemn worship and reflection that glorifies not only the memory of the Apostles, but also our own recent advances in construction. Already we have outpaced the empire we left behind. We will arrive in the morning and break ground on a shrine to honor our past and the future of our city.
Так. Испытание, так понял, вот на этой, да?
I speak to myself, if only to hear another voice. It fills the space and the hours, but I have nothing to say. When the quiet overwhelms me, I try to sleep. I dream of what I've lost. I hope they died well. I hope that my dreams are only lies.
А что, эта фигня временно только действует? Охренеть, как я должен успеть? Тоже не знаю. Ладно. Подожди, какой там? Центральный, да? Так, а как? А, блин. Уже поближе нет. А, вот есть ворот. Я дебил. Вот ворот есть. Так. А, нет, не получится. Хотя, слушай, подожди, если сделать... Такс. Подождите-ка. Может, идем туда? Что у нас там есть из техники? Та-та-та-та-та-та-та-та-та-та-та. Еще раз. Подожди, если без воронки. Ай, так, надо придумать. уже не можем ничего сюда, да, закинуть на эти постаменты, на эти весы, блин, сраные. А, да, пока вот с этим займемся документом.
Construction on the shrine continues. We decided to build our shrine at the top of the Vale, high in the cliffs above the river. In the lower parts of the Vale, where we quarry the stone, we constructed an aerial lift to bring cargo straight to the shrine. With all of our success thus far, I cannot ignore the ill omens. The two-headed wolf pup I found, dead in the forest, with the strange noises at night that no one can identify, and the murder, first in our new city. Two journeymen were feared lost in a side passage collapse, but one emerged 2 days later, raving mad and covered in his companion's blood. We are no strangers to violence, but I cannot shake the feeling that we have crossed some forbidden, invisible threshold.
Grandpa always said she was brilliant. But to do all this...
I have suspended all construction at the shrine and ordered the workers to prepare for the return trip. I should have left weeks ago, sought advice from our city's wisest. The violence increased, slowly at first, and I passed it off as raw nerves, pressure to succeed. But now it cannot be denied that something evil inhabits the Vale. It preys on our worst nature, makes us susceptible to dark suggestions. Yesterday, a young stonecutter brought me news of a scaffolding collapse that ruined much of the day's work. Before I knew what was happening, my aide had to pull me off the youth, who lay bloodied and insensible. When I washed my hands, I found a fragment of his teeth embedded in the flesh of my knuckles. I do not know myself any longer. It is time to leave.
греки, русские, все здесь.
They put me with the other Russian prisoners. I could see the hate in their eyes, and I didn't blame them. To them, I was just another instrument of their humiliation and degradation. I didn't tell them what I tried to do. It could never be enough. When the revolt came, I was ready. The native prisoners, the ones the Gulag recruited from this very village, were kept apart from the Russians. They had known of my resistance, and that kept them from killing me, along with the other guards. I held my daughter, your mother, for the first time, as the Gulag burned around us. The people of the village took us both in, and against their own superstition, agreed to help me rescue your grandmother from the Veil. I am the last. There are others, wraiths, who haunt the Veil, but they are no longer human. They wear familiar faces, cry out for help in the voice of dead friends, but I will not believe their lies. My sword keeps them at bay, or quiets them if they will not stop screaming. I tried to lead us to safety, I did, but someone collapsed the passages leading back to the city. Once we realized there would be no escape, we turned on each other. Now, a madman with a bow is perched high above the Veil, and he brings down the message birds I sent with pleas for help. The wraiths return, more than I can drive away. No one will survive this Veil. Perhaps it's for the best. Let these, my last words, be a warning.
Чего только нет, да? А чему снова крутой пистолет в руках? Я не могу понять. Я же брал вроде обычно. Ладно, если
The officer wandered out of the Veil, just as our rescue party prepared to enter. His body bore the marks of torture, a sight we knew well. The witch descended on them during the revolt, killing Seraphima along with her captors. He told us of the house that walks, of her fearsome voice, A child's story made flesh. He died the next day. Baba Yaga leaves no survivors. I wanted to go on, to bury your grandmother, but no one would enter the Vale after that. In the village, I learned to be a good man. I lived to honor her. I worked hard, but I dreamt of killing the witch every night. I might have gone years ago, had the fever not taken your mother. I stayed for you, Nadia. I am a lucky man. I lived a good life I did not deserve. A new fight is coming, but it is not mine. If I am to find revenge for Seraphima, it must be now. I go to kill the witch, to lay your grandmother to rest. I will not be coming back. Forgive me.
Forgive me. Forgive me. Охренеть. Так, блин, медвежья шкура еще нужна, ёлопала. Сюда пойдем. Здесь вроде ближе. А, вот есть.
Ivan. I thought it would be simple. Most of these rough, stinking thugs take what they want from the prisoners. I chose Ivan because I thought he would bend. But it is worse than I thought. He is a good man. He does not want to be here any more than I. That sentiment holds little weight when he eats well and sleeps with a blanket. But I credit him with a moral compass these others lack. This place sickens him. He knows his part in it. Hates what he does. I caught him pushing back when he thought no one was watching to calm his guilt. I told him it was not enough. Showed him how to do more. We worked well together. Planned our escape. But it is too late. I am pregnant. We are damned.
Рускпейс. Рускпейс. Чего там? О мировой... мировой географии.
I knew it was a mistake when I threw the drink in his face, but I did it anyway. I thought Minister Dyatlov's shocked look would be worth the loss of funding for my research. I was a fool. The KGB bastards knocked down my door before dawn. 5 years. A work camp. They no longer have the spine to call it what it is. They call it Freedom Station. Lies. It is a gulag.
Gulag.
I promised myself I would not let them break me, but I wept for mercy in my first week. I must find a way out. There is a guard, a red-cheeked boy named Ivan. More sweetness than sense. It pains me to use one so guileless as he, but I will not rot here.
Давай назад сюда вот. Блин, надо последний этот. Подожди, а тайник. Сакуры. Тайники они все взяты в этой области или нет? А, ну вот тайник давай. Давай хотя бы тайник возьмем. Далеко вообще. Отлично. Пап, пап. Ну все. Ой. Сейчас защитили с бабой игрой? Да, не засчитывается всего лишь 1%. Баба Яга отдельно идет. Ладно, все. Ой. Что такое качество херово? Завершить, завершить, завершить.